Portanto, I don't know if you can hear me, bro. Tell me if you're already plugged in.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Bro, I just want to thank you. I was telling everybody like the schedule of your call, the way we met, the call you did to me, to the Portugal team when I was like a P1 and I just text you and you were like, okay, I'm in. And
Wow.
I do remember like the times that you came to Portugal. It was really nice. Me and you, Curtis, and Matt in Andre's house. I was
Yep.
telling you about this, and I was telling you like, I think this after your go live, this is like the first call after you announcing the tour. I was telling people that you're coming to Portugal, so we are blessed to do this with you. And I was just telling them like, DCX Future is rocking. Like everyone's account is booming. So that's amazing. And I was telling like everybody can plug into the DCX roundtable because it's for every pack. So everybody can plug into that. So I just want to thank you so much for being here. Now I know that you have the time to go deep on what you wanted to go the other time. Like people are getting connected to futures. People are making like lots and lots of money. And I just want to thank you for it. And yeah, bro, thank you for this call. Thank you for coming to Portugal, and let's rock it. The call is yours, bro.
No, I got you. Do we need to translate or no?
No, you can go. You can go.
Oh, perfect. Well, thank you, bro, for the invitation. Again, I know we did a call a couple weeks ago. It was a little bit of a time crunch, so there's no rush here today. I'll do a Q&A. We can answer some questions at the end.
People are asking you for the for the mask you use on
Go. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do it with this. I know I'm ugly, but yeah, we can do this. Yeah, we can do the call like this. You guys want me to leave the mask? There we go. You guys are funny. All right, that's just kind of weird though. I only do it on Go Live. Just kidding. So I'm excited. We just launched this tour. Myself, Maurice, Ilya. And we're really obviously going to be coming to Europe. And really the goal is before to get you guys familiar with futures. Now, the whole thing is, well, how big is this? Why should I pay attention? Why should I duplicate this in my teams? And it's real simple. This is the place where there's the most money in crypto. Now, you guys are in Portugal. I don't know which places you guys can also trade futures with, but you look at like Binance futures, $51 billion today, OKX, Bybit. I know people in Europe are using Gains Network as well, which is what I'll show you, a decentralized way to trade. But I would also recommend looking into a centralized exchange. So I don't know which one you guys can use. Do some research and find that, okay? Now, if you guys are new here, does anybody not have a MetaMask wallet? I'll put a 1 in the chat if you do not have a MetaMask wallet. And if you don't, you're going to want to go to metamask.io, download this to your Google Chrome extension. Okay, great. Download this to your Google Chrome extension on your computer after this call. You're going to create a password, and you're going to write down what we call a seed phrase. Now, this is important. The seed phrase is the set of words, it's random words that allows you to get back into your crypto wallet in case your computer breaks or the laptop breaks or whatever, okay? So very, very important. After you get into your wallet, it's gonna look like this. Put a 2 in the chat box if you've already downloaded MetaMask and you have some crypto in your MetaMask and you already kind of know how MetaMask works. This address is where you send your crypto. So for example, with Gains Network, we're trading on the Polygon. We're trading on the Polygon network, okay? So what do I need? Number 1 is I need to get Matic, which I can buy on every exchange, Matic, and then I'm gonna send it to this address. Down here where it says import tokens, if you don't see Matic right here, you're gonna click import tokens and then you're just gonna search it. and then you're going to add this to the to here. Okay, pretty simple. And I have a video in the DCX Futures channel that breaks all of this down. And this is a way to trade futures with decentralization, okay, where you have control over all your crypto. So for example, right here, Gains Network Explained, please go watch that video. So after you have your Matic, okay, in the video, I explain what you're going to do, but you're going to click this button, Bridge, and you're going to move it to the Polygon network. Well, Mike, I don't see the Polygon network there. There is a website called zapper.xyz. Okay. And you're going to come to this website. You're going to click Connect Wallet. And then there's going to be a little Ethereum logo right here. And you're going to click that Ethereum logo, and then you're going to move it to the Polygon network. And then you're going to click Add Network, and then it's going to allow you to do it. Okay, does everybody who already has the Polygon network on their MetaMask? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so this is the site. After you have your MetaMask, you're just going to go to that website and you're going to connect your wallet. Okay, let me just do this real quick. After you connect your wallet, you're going to add the Polygon network. Let's see, is this going to open for me? I might already be signed in. So you're going to click on MetaMask, and then it's going to open up the wallet. I think I'm already logged into this wallet, so it may not connect right now. But you're going to connect wallet, and then you're going to click on the Ethereum logo. It'll be right here. And then it's going to say Polygon. You're going to click it and add it to your MetaMask. And then it'll give you the ability to go from Polygon to ETH, ETH to Polygon. As you can see, it's the same address. Okay. So I'm going to really send you guys to watch this video because I want to keep today's very simple. Okay. Now, after you have your crypto in your wallet, okay, there's two cryptos that you're going to use, Matic and DAI. Please watch this video where I explain how you convert your Matic into DAI. Okay. You're going to come in here and go to gains.trade. And if you guys have any questions, I'm looking at the chat box, so feel free to ask any questions. Okay. After you have your MetaMask wallet funded, you can come to Gains. This is one platform. Okay. I want to make this very clear. This is one decentralized platform that we can trade on. There is another one that I'm going to show you guys in a couple weeks. Probably I'll show you guys when I'm in Portugal, called GMX. This platform has done 130 billion in trading volume, right? This one has done about 37 billion, so a little bit less. Okay, but that's still enough volume for me to be like, okay, this is good. So you're going to click on Connect Wallet, and then you're going to add your MetaMask. You're going to connect to your MetaMask wallet. So let's do that. I'm going to connect to my wallet, and then boom. We're going to click on Start Trading. Let me know when you're on this screen right here. Let me know when you're on this screen right here. Okay, so gains.trade. Top right, Connect Wallet. Is everybody on this screen right here? Hopefully you're following along. Okay. All right, so let me explain how this works. Okay, so a couple key things here with futures. Why should I trade futures? Number one is the spread is very, very small. Okay, let me make this a little bit smaller. Okay, so you see this button down here. Hold on, I can't see it. There we go. Where it says spread, it's pretty much nothing. Okay. Yeah, spread is terrible. And on some of these cryptos, I mean, it is like Solana right now, it is literally nothing. So very small spread. Second thing is where you click the different currencies, click on Bitcoin and click on crypto. We have the ability to trade all of these different cryptocurrencies here 45 different ones. Okay. On our DCX Futures channel, let's say this was DCX Futures. You know, you look at, let's say, click on this one. You look at how the sessions go. So the sessions go like this. You have your own money in your own account. You come onto the classes and we're looking at different cryptos live. Okay, this is live trading, live analysis. And what we're going to give you and your teams is an entry zone, an invalidation level or stop loss, and an exit zone. Okay, so entry zone, potential stop loss, potential exit. So this trade actually hit our entry and it hit the take profit. It was about a 1 to 5 risk to reward. Okay. Now the purpose of DCX Futures is not every class is going to be we're in and out on the session. So it is very important that you are paying attention to the DCX Futures chat. How many people want momentum in their business? Put a 1 in the chat box. If you want momentum in your business, and how, you know, I've been in this industry now for 10 years and I've made a lot of money in network marketing, more in trading, but a good amount in network marketing, over 7 figures in network marketing, is you have to get people doing the same thing. You have to get people speaking the same language. And it has to be simple. It has to be simple. You have to tell people what to do when they're new. You have to do it with them. Tell them what to do it with them, and then teach them how to do it. So what I love about this is I personally have my personal team, hundreds of people every single morning that have DCX getting on these classes. So what do you think is happening in my personal team? P150s every single day, because somebody can join. They can go through our basic academy, the 100 series videos. Maybe week 2, they come into futures. They set up their account. They learn, they go through the favorite sessions, and they understand I'm going to go to this go live session every day at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central European time. So that's 2 o'clock your time, 2 p.m. Portugal time, I believe. And we're going to watch the session, and we're going to win together. We're going to lose together, and we're going to learn together. That's how duplication is going to happen for your team. But if you're like, hey, watch 20 educators a week, you know, take trades on 20 different things, your business will never grow fast. Because we're in a trading company, so we need to be trading. You don't need to be making all this money, but you need to be trying and showing up and taking these ideas for yourself. Okay? So when you come in to go live with us, guess what? We are giving you the numbers. And now what you're going to do is you're going to come in here and you're going to find the crypto. Let's just example. Okay. Let's say right now we were going to look for a potential sell. Okay. And let's say I was going to be like, okay, guys, wow, this is going to drop. Let's say I was going to be like, okay, we're going to look for a short. Let's say we have $500 in our account. We want to risk half. We want to use 250 collateral in this trade. Lewis said he's already in a sell. Nice. Yeah, this potentially could fall. I would look to probably maybe buy it down here. Good idea. So right here in Gains Network, you're going to see your account balance. I'm just using this wallet for an example. Let me explain something. The collateral is not what you're risking. The collateral is like the trading power that you have. So it's collateral times the leverage. So let's say I have 250 collateral with 10 leverage. My down here, bottom right, my contract that I'm trading is at $2,500, not $250. Now, Mike, am I risking $2,500? No, you're not. You're not even risking 250. What you would be risking is what it says right here. So let's say I'm going to go to like the 1 minute time frame. Let's say this was DCX futures, and we're like, hey, Arbitrum. Entry zone 1.1643, invalidation 1.17, exit one. This is dropping like it's hot. 1.35. Okay, let's say this was DCX futures right now. My stop loss would be what? 1.17. My exit would be 1.35. 1 point, hold on, 1 point, might have put those numbers wrong. 1 point, let's just do 1.14. Oh, 1 point, I literally wrote that backwards, 1.35. Okay, so here, this example, this would be your risk. So this is a little bit too much, there we go. But $16 to make 60. So you're not risking $250. You're risking $16. Put a yes if that makes sense in the chat. Okay? You're not risking the entire collateral unless you don't use a stop loss and the price hits the liquidation price, 1.26. Now that's all the way up here. So number one is we're not doing that. Simple. We're not doing it. We're not trading with no stop loss. That's not how this works. Now watch what happens if I get greedy. Watch the liquidation price. If I start making the leverage higher, look at how much closer that gets to my entry right now. And that fee right there goes up. So you really don't need more than 10 leverage. So there's no minimum or maximum, but I would say if you had $150 in your account, remember the position has to be 1,500. So you have to use 10 leverage and you would take one trade at a time. Okay. You would have your risk and your exit. After you go into a trade, you cannot take partial profits, but you can modify the stop loss and move it. So like, let's say this was the stop loss. You can move it into profit and pay like 6 cents on gas fees. And remember, the fees are in Matic. You're trading in dollars or DAI, D-A-I. Okay. Is there any questions? Let's answer some questions. I know we kind of went over this on the last call. I want to answer some questions you guys have. And remember, it's all about culture in your teams. So for example, my group chat, we have our group chat on Telegram, for example. Every morning, people are getting on. And let's say we win a trade, you're seeing hundreds of people all winning the same trade, or they're losing the same trade, right? So it's going to allow clarity. Now, am I telling you to build your business with only this? No. But what I'm telling you is you have to get people buying into something. So with DCX already, you have the leveraged ideas. I mean, this Ethereum trade already hit 300 pips. I mean, we've been extremely accurate. I think our April numbers just came out. Yeah, in the month of April, we did what? Let's just say 10,000. We did over 11,000 pips. And April wasn't the best month. The month before that, I mean, 11,000 pips is pretty good, right? Let's say you only caught 25%, right? That's still pretty amazing, okay? It's a lot of pips. You're not doing that on Forex. The month before that, in May, let me see if I can find this real quick. I think in May we did, yeah, in May we did about 16,000 pips. Let's say you caught 10%, that's 600 pips. 10%. Okay. And then what we're going to teach, now we're not going to do this right now because we need to get people familiar with, with futures. But who remembers the crypto that we're making money in? What is the crypto? It's this one, right? What is this? It's called DAI. Okay. DAI is a stable coin. Now, what's amazing about this style of trading futures is you always have your crypto until you go into the trade. But when the trade is over, the money comes back into your wallet. Does that make sense? You have custody and ownership of your coin. There's no broker here, right? Okay. So what happens if I take my account to maybe, let's say, $1,000? Let's say I grow my account to $1,000. I just want to get, I want you guys to really see the level of education that we're going to teach. So let's say I have an account, started with $500. Let's say I take my account, just easy math, to $1,000. That $1,000 is in what, right? It's in DAI. DAI is a stable coin. Okay. Now, what if I was like, hey guys, I like this exchange idea, Gala. What you could potentially do is you can say, hey, you know what? I just made $500 in profit. The money is in DAI. What if I took the 500 DAI in profit and I swapped into Gala at, let's just say, 3 cents? Okay. So now my account balance goes back to 500. I took the profits and now I put it in an asset. You guys with me here so far? What if Gala were to double? So Gala goes to 6 cents. Now I have $1,000 in Gala. Swap back to DAI, and now I have 1,000 DAI plus my futures account balance. So maybe you grew this money at that time, maybe you lost some money, I don't know, right? But it doesn't matter because now you're in profit. We're going to be able to call out these types of ideas with DCX, especially in a bull market. And I mean, even right now, we're not going to do it yet because we want to keep it simple. And we need people to understand futures. We need you guys to be able to duplicate this in your teams and all of that. Okay. But this is how wealthy people get wealthier, is they do something, they create an income, they put it to work. They put it to work, they create income, and they put that money to work. And they don't start living differently. Like, there's a time and a place to do that. I've been living way below my level of income. Like, if this is a lid, right? I can't draw, but like, let's say this is a cylinder, right? And this is like the money that I've made in the past 6 years. I'm living down here when it comes to like expenses and lifestyle. But guess what? That allows me to invest more. And that also allows me to accumulate more. Because you may have not been here, but I was here. And I know this period of time, it sucked. It was terrible. I was buying crypto all throughout here. I was teaching people about crypto. I wasn't an educator yet, but I was teaching people on my team. And I had Platinum 600s, Platinum 1000s. So I had a Platinum 2000 earn more than a Chairman 25 in 2021 in yearly income, right? Because they were smart with their money. What I love about crypto and DCX is we're teaching people longer term strategies, especially when you understand that crypto is the future. I don't care what your next door neighbor says or your friends say or your family members say. Crypto has outperformed everything and everybody. And I believe it's just getting started. And I believe that if Bitcoin can go from pennies to 20,000, I believe it can go from 20,000 where it's at 28,000 to a couple $100,000. If you think Bitcoin can't 4x, like Bitcoin to go to 100,000 right now is a 200% gain. Y'all understand that during COVID in 2020, it went up 1,700%. If you think it can't go up 200%, 272% from the current price, you don't understand. And you're here. So DCX is a must-have. And I know you guys talk about it a lot. The all-in package is the best way. Right now, I'm number one in enrolling all-in packages because I believe in it. I believe in this company. But if somebody doesn't come in on the all-in package, they come in on the empowered package with DCX. I love e-commerce. I love Forex. I do all those other things. But there's just something different about crypto. How many of you guys would agree? There's just something different about this space. So futures, kind of closing this out, and I can answer any questions if you have some. Futures, with what we're doing, the #1 channel in English, is bringing everybody together. Well, and look, myself, Nate Gomez, Charlie, Danny, and other educators as well. You know, put the pressure. We don't even look at it as pressure, but put the emphasis on go live. Put the emphasis on, and look, we're going to have bad days. We're going to have bad weeks. But if you can teach risk management, and if you can teach risking 1% of your account, or you know, having that, like, look at this. This is dropping now. There he goes. You guys are probably in profit from the entries up there. But if you can teach, hey, we're going to look to just get in here, and we're going to get out here, and we're going to catch these moves on futures. These are massive moves on futures. That's 4% on spot from blue line to blue line. With a 1 to 10 leverage on your collateral, you could be up 10, 20, 30, 40%. Okay. I don't know your entry. This was just I was just throwing out numbers there. I was just throwing out numbers. But if you entered up here, yeah, you should be already covering your profits. Price could push all the way back to this level from where, this price right now is trading into this candle. It just took out these lows, trading into this candle, and price could easily push back. So yeah, it's okay. So any questions? Feel free. It's preferable to have money in DAI than in dollars because it's stable coin. Well, I don't, you know, the US dollar is worth nothing pretty much. In the truth is the dollar is, there's nothing backing the dollar. So right now, I personally like to have stable coins, and then obviously right now crypto, every pullback, right? Like Bitcoin pulled back. When you look at, like, you know, from where it was a couple of days ago, like these pullbacks are accumulation pullbacks for especially altcoins. So yeah, you can have money in stable coins, you can have money wherever you want. But you know, I like DAI a little bit more than Tether, and I like being able to swap, you know, whenever I want. So like, let's say Bitcoin made, you know, let's say Ethereum made a move right now to 1,500, which is where I do think we will go. Maybe not right now, but I do think we will get down here again. And let's say you had 1,500 DAI, and you were able to buy one ETH, and then let's say ETH goes back to 2,000, and then you move it back into die. He just made 500 die. You get what I'm saying? So, or $500. So, any other questions? So tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon for you, you guys are lucky. 2 p.m. Eastern is our next DCX futures. We have 2 more days this week. Definitely, I encourage you to plug in. And then, yeah, we have the tour.
Bro, I have one question for you. Like, some people ask me, and ask us a lot, like, if you have some sort of rules, while like some rules for the risk management. For example, now if I throw 3%, I can only go like till 15 leverage. Or if I have like, if I put 1% of my account, I can only go 10% leverage. Or if I put less amount, I can go like, can you explain that a bit to people? Because people think sometimes when you put less percentage, you can go up on leverage a lot, and that's not the goal. So, so yeah, some people were asking me in private. So yeah.
No, it's a good question, because risk management is everything. I have a video in the favorite sessions, but I'll explain it to you. So here's the thing is, so a couple of things. So one is you want to have the same risk on every trade, right? So you don't want to be risking 5% this trade, then 2%, then 10%. No. You want to try to have the same risk. Now, for example, if you have 150 die, you have to use 10x leverage. Now, that means you can only take one trade at a time on gains. Now, that's why I'm also telling you guys, like Lewis, and you guys can look for it, whether it's Bybit. I think Bybit works out there. I've heard great things. Take a look at that. Take a look at other platforms, because you'll be able to actually risk 1 to 3% on some of those platforms. With the decentralized way, it's very hard. Like, to be honest, you're risking more of around 5%, which on $150 is like what, $7, $8, whatever it is, to potentially make a lot more. So yeah, just really key. Okay, awesome. Calculating the risk. So you want to have the same risk on every trade. I would definitely say in futures, 3 to 5% is really ideal. Try to get to 3 to 5% on your risk. Now, let's say you take one trade at a time. You need to have rules. So after a 1-to-1 trade, you can move your stop loss into profit. Okay, really a 1-to-1 or a 1-to-2, like after the market has gone 1-to-2. You know, on our DCX futures, we're looking for 1-to-2s and above. But after you've already, like, you're in profit 1-to-1. So like if I entered a futures position here, and let's say my stop loss was there, and my risk to reward was there, after I'm right there, my risk is now going to be in profits, okay, in break even. But a 1-to-2 is really what I'm looking to catch, or 1-to-3, and then you can move your stop loss every 1-to-2. So 1-to-1, move my stop loss here. 1-to-2, move my stop loss here. Oh, 1-to-3, move my stop loss here. And if it gets hit, oh well, who cares? At least I secured 1-to-2.6. Okay. Other than that, you want to keep this leverage low. So you don't want to be raising this leverage 1-to-20. Like if somebody's coming in with $50, I'm going to be honest, they shouldn't be trading futures, because that means I got to use 30 leverage. And then that just makes the spread go up. That just puts a lot of like this on Solana, it's nothing, but it just makes the liquidation price closer. It makes the stop loss, like, I would really avoid 1-to-15 max. So if somebody can't put $100 in an account, they got other problems, right? They got to go hit P600 tomorrow. Okay, so keep the leverage 1-to-10 is really, I think, the most. Do one position at a time. If you are doing multiple positions, make sure you split your risk. Okay, so if you're going to risk, let's say, 4% of your account, which do 2%, 2% risk, right? And then maybe on this one, you close out this trade at 1-to-1. And on this trade, you close this out at 1-to-2. So now together you made your 3%. Boom. Oh, excuse me. No, you made more than 3%. You made 4. You made 6%. 6% total there. I dropped out of school, so hopefully that math is right. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. So split your risk. And if you're taking these trades off of the leveraged ideas on futures, you have to calculate your risk. That's up to you. I know some people are doing it. That's fine, but you have to calculate that risk. Okay, so any other questions you guys have? Nope. Well, Louis, bro, I'm gonna pass it back to you. Look forward to seeing you guys. Oh yeah, I was gonna show I think you showed the flyer already, but yeah, we're in Portugal. If you guys have teams in any of these other cities, definitely find out some of the chairmen out there. But yeah, June 27th, we are in Portugal. Let's definitely start promoting this event. And really, the last thing I'll say is promote through an event. What does that mean? Everybody on this call, I mean, we're talking like over a month. We're talking 6 weeks away. Everybody on this call can rank advance at least one time before that event. And then what happens is everybody here rank advances. 40 people go P600, 40 people go P1000. Everybody rank advances. You have a brand new wave of customers in your team. And now guess what happens? They all come to this event and they're new. And their first major event or their first bigger event is, you know, me, Maurice, oh, educators are here. It's not about edifying the event. Edify the people that are speaking at the event. And it's not, I'm not saying that because I'm speaking at the event. I'm saying that because that's what I did. And that's what I do. I edify the speaker. I know Alex Morton was just out there. I mean, how amazing was that event? I just talked to him a couple hours ago. How amazing was it? So now you have another event to book to. So you got to go rank advance in between and get people plugged into DCX, get people, hey, we got 2 DCX educators going to be here in 6 weeks. Get started with DCX, get plugged in, and you're actually going to be able to meet them at this event. So use the event to launch all these new people coming in. Do I bring the mask? I got to see. I got to try to find a way. I'm gonna work on it. I'm going to work on bringing some stuff to Europe. So, all right, guys, I'm going to pass it back to Louis. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to see you guys soon.
Thank you so much, bro. I think people really like the mask.
Dude, people don't like me anymore. They just like this guy. There we go.
They don't recognize you anymore without
I
like
know.
Fox mask.
They think I'm infamous, so all good. All right, guys, I'll see you guys.
Thank you so much, bro. Like, I just want to thank you for being present. I just want to thank you, like, for serving, like, the way you serve, the way you put your effort and attention in every call, in every event. And bro, we are going to make sure that everybody gets started in crypto, that everybody promotes the event, and we are going to make, like, the Alex Morton Energy event was crazy, and we are going to 10x it to your event and your presence. So I just want to thank you for being on the call, bro. And we see you in Portugal, and we see you in the classes, bro. Thank you so much.
Let's go. Hi, family. See you guys soon. Ciao.
Tchau. Pessoal, quer mesmo que metam aí na chatbox, ficou claro que o Mike teve a passar, o verdadeiro poder de futuros, que é que tem que estar conectados. Pá, pessoal, eu até vou mostrar aqui uma cena engraçada que literalmente já temos malta a começar a lucrar aqui literalmente com a entrada que ele estava a dizer. Portanto, isso é de lucros, o que está aqui o que é que está a acontecer na academia, o valor que estamos a receber, tudo aquilo que vamos criar. Portanto, pessoal, nós vamos dar mais novidades sobre o evento. Espero que tenha feito sentido para toda a gente que esteve nesta chamada. Marquem já na vossa agenda, pessoal. Eu quero toda a gente a marcar na vossa agenda domingo às 21 horas. Quero toda a gente a marcar na agenda domingo, 21 horas, Sherman Mentorship. Nós vamos passar algo realmente importante. O cartaz vai sair já. Porque é toda a gente a marcar domingo às 21 horas, porque nós vamos passar um valor acima de tudo. Vocês vão encontrar os flyers, os links, tudo nos nossos grupos de equipa. Portanto, quero agradecer a todas as pessoas que estão nesta chamada. Vocês já sabem que esta chamada vai para o YouTube. Portanto, quem não entendeu bem alguma coisa na chamada, porque esta chamada foi uma chamada com muito conteúdo, vamos rever a chamada. Têm lá as legendas, está mais que à vontade. Portanto, grato a vocês que estão aqui presentes todos os dias. Muitas das vezes a malta não tem noção, mas o trabalho que nós metemos a conectar estes educadores e tudo mais, não é tanto às vezes para nós, é mais para vocês. Portanto, grato a vocês por corresponderem ao esforço que nós metemos. Vamos, pessoal, e vemos no YouTube.